So, as for the movie Nope, I finally watched the movie Nope. I watched it last night. It's interesting. It was hard for us to come up with a good rating for the movie overall. I watched it with my mama. Now, me and Mondoose watched it. She gave it a 5.5. I gave it a 6.5, at least so we can get it down to a 6. I don't want it to be too low on the rating scale. Now, granted, the only reason that it's rated so low is because there's so many unfilled in pieces. And it's not even a clear explanation in regards to, is we getting a second movie to explain the parts that we didn't understand. I like sci-fi movies, but I still like to be explained in regards to, I need to know everything that's going on and why it's going on. I'll be able to put pieces together a little bit. And certain things, elements in the movie that confuses you and have you like, oh, so what does that mean? And then you never get an explanation. You should have seen the movie by now, but if you haven't, I'm about to spoil it for you. First of all, when it was raining, well, when it was squeezing out the blood or whatever and all the stuff out of the ship, monster ship thing, that's confusing. First of all, I don't know if it's a ship or if it's a monster that's designed to look like a ship. It's weird. If it's a monster designed to look like a ship, when it transformed into the monster, I liked it, the monster, but I wasn't completely 110% sold on the monster. It's just certain things about it that I didn't love about it when it transformed into the monster. But I'll let you see for yourself to see what you think about it. It didn't explain furthermore in regards to why the daddy had to get hit in the eye with the thing, like it centered around that for a split second with one of the artifacts that fell out of the ship. The ship was just dropping random stuff. It was picking up stuff, and I guess it was dropping what it didn't need or want. But I don't understand in regards to why that location was such a hot spot or why that was special. Like, it just was weird in that sense. The way it ended could lead you to believe that maybe it'll be another part, because another part could go into more detail and explain certain things that it didn't explain in the first one. It was a decent movie. I like the characters. I like the actors. Kiki role was goofy. She did real good acting wise. But in regards to, I was looking like, what's the point of her outfit choices? What's the point of her acting the way she acted? She acted like she was a hood stud lesbian the whole movie, and I was like, it must got some explanation for this. Granted, I know you can make up a character, but I just felt like it was like, oh, you Kiki, you good at acting no matter what. You just do whatever you want. Go pick out some clothes, no matter what you put on, and that'll rock. So I ain't, granted, she did a good job as an actor. She's a good actress. I ain't understand the clothes choices. I ain't understand her choice of diction, the slang, the way she wanted to talk. It was weird. It just didn't fit in. Like, certain stuff you would have felt like, oh, so something gonna explain why this is like this. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing to explain a lot of why this is like this in the movie. It's other stuff that happened, but I don't want to really just spoil the movie if you haven't seen it. But I don't want to deter you from seeing it. I want you to watch the movie. It's worth the watch. But it's not going to be like a movie that you be like, oh my gosh, this is his best work. Nah, it could be his best work if we get another part to explain the things that was left out. But if we don't get that, then it's his least best work, as you say, his worst work. Worst work. It'll be his worst work if you don't explain a lot of stuff that was unexplained in the movie. Now, I like sci-fis, I like thrillers, wasn't a horror. It could have been way better in regards to, I wanted to see a little bit more activity. I want to see something land on the ground, like get out of a ship, try to attack somebody or something like that. Go past the first phase, but I don't know what it got in store. You know what I mean? It's interesting. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens going forward. If they announce a second one, like Nope again or something like that or whatever. I mean, it seemed like they would kind of know how to beat the creature to an extent now, but at the same time, who knows what they can pull out their hat for the next one. So we'll see what happens if they come out with another part of Nope.